How's it going, YouTube? Patches here, back another One Piece opening video. So, sadly, my cases of OP05 have gotten delayed, and they will not be here until Thursday, December 14th. The company I bought it from, they usually ship out a couple days prior, but for some reason, they didn't ship it out till like late on Friday. Like, it wasn't even showing up into the FedEx system until today. So, I have a couple cases of these. I've never opened up. This is Romance Dawn OP01, obviously the first set, but this is the Japanese box. This isn't the English boxes that are going for crazy amounts. And I've never opened up Japanese before. So I was like, you know what? I got two cases of these. I just want to open up some One Piece cards. Let's just go ahead and get into this. So I do still have one more sealed case of this, but I always say keep some stuff sealed, but then very rarely ever sell sealed product. But quite honestly, like my English ones of this, I just don't see me. Okay, what do we got? We got 12 boxes here. These are just so weird looking. Yeah, so here you go. There's a Japanese box. But yeah, like I don't think I could open up my cases of this of Romance Dawn. I mean, there's no way, there's nothing in one of those cases that you could get enough value to justify. Like, you'd have to hit like a couple Nami pre-errata, you'd have to hit Shanks, you'd have to hit like all of the top cards. Like, yeah, so, but we're gonna go ahead and get in here. So Japanese is a little bit different than English. You essentially get about half the hits, and I want to say half the cards. But like the way it breaks down is, I think you get 6 boxes that you get an alt art and 4 secret rare or super rares. Then you get 4 boxes with 2 each of the secrets. So Shanks and Yamato, and then 3 SRs in that, and then a leader plus an alt and 3 SRs. You get 2 of those. So instead of getting like 4 leaders, you end up getting. Oh, and I forgot about these packs. Okay, let's see who we have here. So this will be cool. I want to put a lot of this stuff in the binder. Ooh, we got Alvida. Nice. We'll take that. So, yeah. Ooh, I did not bring a box over here to throw all that. Okay, well, I guess we'll have fun later on with the packs. So, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get in here with Japanese. And I think kind of the cool thing now, oh man, don't tell me these are harder to open up than the other ones. I'm on episode, so I'm in the Punk Hazard arc, so I apologize if there's any spoilers in this, but looks like we got a Gum Red Hawk there, and apologies for any spoilers, but let's see if we can. Oh my goodness, I'm just okay. That's cool. So it's like, see if I can remember a lot of the characters. So I think the other way you got 12 cards. So it looks like you get, or is it 11 in the other way? You get 5 regular, and then, you got the holo card. And then, so it's kind of like half of what you get. You have the same amount of packs. You have the 24 packs or whatever. But then you have Sanji. Very nice. That's cool. I'm going to give my niece some of these. She'll get a kick out of the Japanese cards. But I can't believe I'm opening this up. I've had this case since like May of this year. I think when they did a couple of reprints and they went down to like $700 or something like that. It was, everybody was jazzed about the English. And then there's Zoro, leader. We'll put the leaders over here, and then you got Ulti, which, man, she's showing up a lot. Like, but where I'm at in the anime, like, she hasn't even shown up, and I'm just like, there's all these characters in these cards of like, so I'm just waiting for a lot of these characters to show. Like, where I'm at in the anime, they're on Punk Hazard fighting Caesar Clown, so, and Virgo, I think his name is. So we got, and he actually just showed up as a dragon. Sorry, spoilers, but it is what it is. But goodness, this could be a long video. I didn't think about this. This might take me an hour or so. There's Virgo. Odin, or it's I guess that's how you say his name. Like, I don't think he's not shown up yet. Kinemon has. He was like missing his head and everything for a while, and I don't even remember how they put it together. There's Uta. So like she hasn't even shown up where I'm at in the anime. So yeah, it's that's pretty crazy when you think about it. Like I'm like 1,000 some episodes. I'm like barely halfway over. Oh, looks like we might have a super rare here. And our first super rare is going to be King. That's pretty cool. We're actually going to sleeve up these supers and everything in it. Because in a case, like a normal case of English OP01, you would get 4 secrets of each. Now, it is possible, I think the secret alt will replace the one of the secrets in English, if I remember right. I mean, I should remember right. I opened up like 4 cases of it, or 3, I think. Oh, there's Crocodile and Queen. Too bad it's not the blocker Queen that everybody goes crazy of. So like when you open up a case of English, you get like 15 all dart, 14 or 15. Like honestly, I think it was like 15 or 16 all darts. And then you'd get 4 leader alt arts. You get 4 of each secret, and sometimes you would get a secret alt art. You usually get at least 1 secret alt art in a case, but Japanese is a little different. You get 2 leader alts, and then you get 8 alt arts, and let's see, 8 alt arts. So 2 of each secret. You get 2 leader alt arts, and then 8 alt arts, and then you could get a secret alt art, and I don't know which one that would replace if you do get it. So yeah, and I didn't know in the English if you have a leader card in your pack that's not obviously like the alt art, like you know you go through 10 cards and you get the leader card. If you have that, you're not going to get a hit in that pack. I thought that was kind of interesting. I guess they like you'll get a rare or whatever, like a full card, but you know that you're not going to get like a super or a alt art or anything that we considered like, you know, a hit, I guess you could say. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah, I was just under Bagua. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, these packs are a lot harder to open than the English ones, but yeah, I've just been all week when I looked at the shipping, it was for Thursday. I was like, no, and then I'm out on I'll go out on Reddit or something and I'll see everybody's pools and everything. I'm like, oh goodness. I've opened I think 9 cases of English so far. I hadn't posted all. When I first started opening up One Piece, I wasn't sure if I was going to do videos or not. And I want to say the first case, I think I only did 1 Romance Dawn video. Because the third one I opened up with my family in Maryland with my sister and my niece that are huge One Piece fans. The first one, I might have opened up some of the boxes. Like the third box I opened up was a Manga Shanks manga. And then since then, it looks like we have a super here. It is Kinemon. Yeah, so that was like the first yeah, so that's like the only manga I've ever pulled. Like in the first case that I opened up, and I've opened up, let's see, 3 of OP01. I opened up, and I'm glad I opened up the other 2 of OP01 because I didn't hit any Nami, and I hit 2 of Nami in each of the other cases. It was just like, and Sanji, I didn't hit any Sanji. There's the special one, and that's 1 per box. So like each of my cases were like the Shanks case, like everything else in it was like, you know, it was decent, but the other 2 cases from an alt art perspective outside the manga were really good. Like I got like a couple Boa Hancock, Sanji. Like I actually, from my 3 cases, the only card I was missing was King, the leader King. Yeah, that's crazy. that it worked out that way, but you know, it is what it is. Got X Drake. Or wait. Okay. I'm like, okay, this is Japanese. I gotta remember stuff here. My goodness. 10 minutes, we're only on one box. I mean, I don't want to go through this too fast, but there's a Leader King, and there's Nami. I went through all of my OP01. I probably have like 40 of her pre-errata in that card. Absolutely nuts. Like everything I opened, all of my cases I opened up were all pre-errata. I guess there were errata cards, because if people recall, there were cards that were showing up. Errata cards were showing up in the first week. I just got lucky. And none of my cases had errata cards. So that was cool. Man, what is going on here? Is this I think this is gonna be a secret box. If it's a secret, you know there's only 3 SRs. And there's a boa, I believe. So I would assume one of these is going to be a secret, or it could be another SR and another SR and an alt art, I guess. But okay, what a way to start off. I mean, heck yeah. That's awesome. Bo Hancock, alt art. Nice. All right. So there should be, now this is the thing with this. There could be there's an SR. If there's an SR in this pack, there could be, well, yeah, if it's a leader box, I'm just going to open them all up. I don't really care if I keep a bunch of packs, Punk Gibson. So I think there should be an SR in this, or it's a leader. It's got to be an SR or a leader in this pack. And it looks like it's going to be an SR. Ooh, Useless Kid. Nice. Very cool. All right. All right. Let's just do that for ratios. Why not? Why not? We'll keep track. All right, so we'll knock that off. All right, next box. Glad I took my dog out a couple hours ago. Otherwise, I think she'd probably be getting antsy right now. All right, let's get that Manga Shanks. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. All right, what do we got here? Let's say Cat Viper? No. What again? I think is it Alvita or Alvida? I think it's Alvita. I'm not sure, but I would assume, I think there's 6 of them. So I'd assume you get 2 of each. If like English was that way, you'd probably get like 2 of each. So whether it's Cavendish or Cat Viper. I mean, the first deck I started playing when I started playing this game was Useless Kid. That was like the first deck I put together and went to an LGS and played. And oh wait, did I play with my nieces and nephews at one time at one of their? I think I still played. Yeah, I think I played Useless Kid. And then I kind of switched to like Zoro for a while there, and now I mainly play yellow. And then because yellow is really good against Sakazuki. It almost just is like the way I play is just I pretty much don't even like, I just keep putting all my Dawn on Katakuri and just keep swinging and moving my life cards around. And then once I that way they, ooh, is that Luffy? Zoro? Oh, Trafalgar Law. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. I mean, quite honestly, as far as the leader cards go, him and Zoro and Luffy would be my top 3. So we're just gonna have to put him up here. So we should get an alt art and 3 supers in here is what we should be getting. So that's awesome. And like the fact that Law is very playable, and now that Law's more in the anime, like he's there's another Law. That's funny. Like he's showing up more as a character. He's become one of my favorite characters in the show. So that's pretty awesome. That's neat. Man, 2 bangers already. Very cool. All right, am I holding this way too close to the camera? I wonder. All right, got another Uta. All right, let's put those back there. We're going to move these kind of up a little bit. That way I have a little bit more room out here. There we go. I think I was way too close to the camera. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get in a workout here. I can't remember her name. She wasn't really playable on any of the decks that I did. But yeah, so like I was saying, the Useless Kid was like the first deck I would play. Ooh, what do we got here? 3 cost. What could that be? What could that possibly be? I'm thinking it might be a character that has Rush. And it is Zoro. Yes. Oh man. Dude. Very happy with this case so far. That is awesome. All right. I don't know. Does anybody really care if I do like the all right, we'll just put them together. How about that? That way we know that they were there's I mean, I don't think anybody really cares. It's OP01. It's like people have seen so much of this, but just because of the ratios. But we know with this, if I get 3 SRs, we know that not all the other packs are dead. Don't worry, I do not sell unopened. I don't sell dead packs, but what I do. I said do. I will grade them. I actually sent like 10 Romance Dawn from English away to PSA. They kind of grade. Yeah, I got videos coming up in a little bit. I haven't recorded it yet. But oh man, those are kind of messed up. What's up with these sleeves? Okay, hold on a second here. I'm sorry, I haven't uploaded it yet, but spoiler, yeah, I got like 3 out of 10 were PSA 10s. It was like, and these are like packed, fresh packs, like I knew there weren't any hits in them, so I knew they were dead packs, and then, yeah, it was like, okay, Crocodile. Very nice. Alright, and so that was the first SR. So if we get 2 SRs, we know that the rest of the packs won't have anything in them, and then we can save those and hopefully grade them, which would be really neat. But yeah, it seems like the 10s are kind of hard to get. There's Caesar Clown. Yeah. What's his laugh? It's like, oh my goodness. It's like, what is it with the... They give like all these like bad guys like annoying laughs. Like Foxy was the first one that I was like, it was annoying at first, but after a while it just kind of funny. Gosh, I can't remember how to do the laugh now, but it was just funny. I was just like, what is this? Slow beam. And I was like, oh man, okay, this guy kind of cracks me up, like I know he's a bad guy, but he's just kind of funny. It's slow beam. Oh, I can't even do the laugh. Shouldn't have even tried, but oh well. But yeah, so there's page one. That was the first card that page one. That was the first card that everybody was kind of like, wait a second, the text is different, blah blah blah. So I'm kind of the opinion that not all cards that are errata. So like, if you open up a case and you had him that was like the corrected one that week, I don't think the other 75 cards were all corrected, but I could be wrong. Maybe he was just the first one that everybody kind of noticed. But, yeah, I don't know. And I remember sleeving all of them like, oh, man, those are going to be worth something because they're an error, you know, blah, 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 this and that. And, like, and nobody cares about it. Like, I mean, down the road, I could see, like, the Nami's being a card that, you know, obviously it's Nami. So that's kind of, you know, the whole, you got the waifu tax there, but man, these cards even just seem different. Like the Dons just, they seem thicker or something. I don't know how to explain it. Goodness gracious. But man, what a case so far. If we get Shanks in this, I'm gonna be like, what? Okay. So we got, Kaido. Now he has not shown up. Now, I've heard his name mentioned. I know he's one of the four emperors, but he has not shown up in so far where I'm at. But I'm pretty sure he's coming up. Well, actually, I think this is the thing that gets me about it. They're like the only person that in the new world, which is ruled by the four emperors, okay? They're like, and this is just me being me. They always say at the beginning, they're like, you know, the new world is like nobody, the uncharted waters, only Gold D. Roger and his crew have been to it. And I'm just like, well, wait a second. And it's the four emperors rule the domain. And I'm like, well, wait a second. The four emperors are there. They're pirates. That doesn't make much sense, but okay. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a fun Miss All Day Sunday, better known as Nico Robin. Yeah, so you know it is what it is. But that's just me being, you know, just anal, I guess. So let's see here, Black Mariah. Yeah, it's just it's interesting to see where this game will go. I was thinking about it the other day because like a lot of the YouTubers like, oh, here's our Kinemon. Okay, so we know that this pack is nothing, so we'll stick that over here. Why not? Actually, you know what? We're gonna stick that right in here. Maybe we can put a whole box together of it. All right, box number 3. So yeah, I can't even remember what I was talking about now. But man, it's tough. I'll probably watch like 4 or 5 episodes a day at least, and it's a bit getting through it. All right, goodness gracious, that's a lot of packs. Who we got here? It's gonna be Who's Who. Very nice. Glad I have a lot of sleeves over here. I was like, not sleeves. I got like 100 some sleeves, so I was just thinking, oh, I'm only gonna get probably about, you know, 30 some super rares, and then, you know, like 20 other hits or whatever. I think in an English case you're getting probably around, it's like 30 some hits in a case. It's nuts. Like, all right, we're not talking just super rares. We're just talking like alt arts and leaders and secrets. Because you're gonna end up, you're getting 8 secrets, and then you're usually gonna get 2 secret alt arts, and maybe more than that. And then you're gonna get 4 leaders. There's another Kinemon. What is going on with that? I pulled like out of my 3 cases of OP01. I'm no joking. I think I pulled like 5 of his alt arts. I'm not even kidding. Don't show up here, Kinemon. We don't want none of you. I mean, hey, I'll take 1 alt art. That's fine, but I don't want 5. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So yeah, But it's just it's been so much fun collecting it. Like, I know everybody on the channel, like probably a lot of my subscribers. For those of you who don't know, this channel kind of started out as Pokemon Hatcher, because I got into Pokemon, collecting Pokemon cards. I was like, I think these things are these are fun. Gecko Moria. I think they're going to be worth money down the road. I got to thinking, I was just like, what are kids into now? You know, and what were the kids like? When I was in college in the 90s, when well, just getting out of college in the 90s. Yeah, I'm old. I was in college in the 90s when Pokemon, the game, was coming out, and kids were just going crazy. And I'm just like, okay, what are kids into? And you know, they're all turning like 30 years old, and they're about to start spending a lot of money on their childhood. And unfortunately, in One Piece's case, I don't think this game is going to appeal to kids very much. I mean, the cartoon is definitely, it could be kid friendly. I mean, there are a lot of girls that kind of are dressed risque, but I mean, it's definitely not like a Pokemon type competitor. It's not a competitor to Pokemon, I would say that. But it just has a massive following of people that, you know, are in their, you know, 20s and stuff, and like they just love the anime, and they have money to spend. So, you know, there's that. Because, ooh, what do we got here? Is this a secret? It is. It's Shanks. Okay. And it's not Manga Shanks, but it's Shanks. So, since it's a secret, we know that there's only gonna 3 SRs in this box. So, and we've already pulled 1. So we know if we pull 2 others. And quite honestly, do I really care about the secrets? I don't think I do, really. I mean, I know, like, I think it'd be cool to just like have the packs and grade them, but we're gonna open them up. I'm gonna get all the hits, at least. All right. So, sad to say it, but I feel like the when you get the secret, to me, that's like a dud. Because you're basically just getting the secret, which are not that rare. Now, if they are playable, they get quite expensive. Like Katakuri, for example, very playable card. I mean, that's like a staple of yellow. Like, you essentially can't play yellow if you don't have that card. Now, with OP05, I've started running, well, like on the simulator, the one they have online for those of you that play that. I think I only run like 2. Because I find you end up like bricking it a lot. Because if you have the 10 cost Big Mom, then you have the 7 cost Anil, which is awesome. I'll run 7 of that because essentially that's a must. You have to run 4 of that and 4 of 10 cost Big Mom, I think. But if you run 4 7 cost Big Mom and 4 Katakuri, that's a lot of big bodies you could break. That's like 16 cards that you could just brick, and they just don't. You can't counter. You can't do a lot of things. So I think in OP05, I'm probably gonna run 2 Katakuri, 4 of Anil, 4 of 10 cost Big Mom, and like 2 7 cost Big Mom. But I might take out the 7 cost Big Mom and just run like an extra Katakuri and then something else. Maybe like put a counter in there or something. But yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Of course, the super rares here are going to be at the very bottom. Make me open up all of these packs. I see how it is. All right. Well, there's one of them, and it's Boa. So that's a good one to get. We have not seen Luffy. What I'll do is, okay, so I should have one more super rare. I'll go from the bottom. So I want to save a couple packs, get them graded. I think the Japanese people would appreciate some graded OP01 packs. So yeah, like for me, OP05's coming out, and like Luffy isn't even gear 5 where I am. He's gear 2. Like he might be gear 3, but he doesn't use it yet, really. At least not that I've noticed. I can't recall, but oops. No. What was that? All right, don't get my stacks messed up here. So all right, where is this super? Oh, I shouldn't have messed with the packs. Watch, it's gonna be in the last pack now that I did that. Goodness, it's going to be. Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, I just figured there's nowhere they're gonna put. All right, well there it is. Useless kid. All right, so we got one extra pack. That's good, at least. That's good. All right, so that one was a secret and 3 SRs, and we got an extra pack. Very nice. All right, that was box number 3. Not the best box, obviously. Well, I mean, I kind of feel like, I don't know. I guess if Japanese had put an alt art with the secret, that would get too much. I feel like maybe they should have put an alt art with the secret, and the leader shouldn't have got an alt art thing. I mean, that would have been the only way to do it, I would think. So, but I don't know. We got, wow, okay. Man, we just keep pulling her. All right. I guess it is going to, I guess the ratios are not exactly equal. There are 6 of those, aren't there? I was positive there's 6. I was 100% positive there's 6. All right, so who do we want? We want Nami, obviously, Sanji. We got the Zoro. We would love the Zoro leader or Luffy, obviously. Dofi would be great. I mean, gosh, so many good cards in this. Draco Mihawk, after the live action, is like another character he's like become, like he was my favorite character in the live action. Like he was just awesome. Just awesome character. All right, we got Robin. Yeah, he was just really cool. Like when he was fighting Krieg and his men on the beach, that was so cool. And we got Bartholomew. Queen. I wonder if they're going to reprint OP01. I kind of feel like they are still printing it and just kind of putting out like, because you still see people like post on Reddit, like they'll post like packs at like the One Piece like pop-up shop in like Chicago or something like that, you know. But yeah, I don't know. But because like the price, like I bought another. Ooh, is that Zoro? I think it is. Yes, still a staple today in red decks. You almost have to run him. That's our first Zoro. Cool. All right, so we're just gonna do. All right, we'll do 4 and that. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, that, and then 1, 2, 3. Wait, we'll do it that way. How about that? We got that first, and then we got those. You know what? We'll just put that down there. That way we know which one. Okay. But, all right. Oh my goodness. I'm going to knock my camera off. Open up these things. Goodness. My goodness. Don't skip chest day. All right. We got Crocodile. So that's 2 SRs already. I have a feeling this is going to be like maybe a leader box. So far we've got 1 of each, so that's kind of interesting. People are really afraid that OP05 can be mapped. I just don't think so. Oh, it's going to be the other Shanks. Man, really? Well, at least we'll have something to look forward to in all the other boxes. So that's two of the secret boxes we've gotten out of the way. So that is what it is. So there should be only one more SR in here. So hopefully we can get it early in the packs. Save myself some time. Jinbei. I'm not going to turn them upside down. I was thinking about going in the other direction, but we're just going to keep going on. There's Zoro and Ulti, and I'm hitting stuff over here. Yeah, I'm just super excited to pull the Law. I mean, he's still meta, so a lot of people still play him. So I think okay. Well, I guess there's that. One way to open up a pack of cards. I guess I want to say he's the most expensive leader in Japanese and English. I mean, I know he is in English because he's still really playable. I don't know how much more so with OP05. I really don't think so. I think everybody's probably going to be playing Sakazuki. I was going through and looking at all my I pulled a bunch of Borsalino out and sold like a playset on eBay for like $120 or something like that. It's just crazy. I mean, but it's like a staple in the Sakazuki deck. You essentially have to have that in Sabo. And Sabo is just a lot less expensive, but and then there's Luffy. And then you have the and then the Queen card from the starter deck 04. A lot of people are complaining because that card's so expensive. And I'm just like, people just whine to whine in this game. It's like those starter decks were sitting around for a year. Nobody wanted them because nobody was playing purple. And now all of a sudden, I mean, you had some people playing Kaido Rush decks for a while there. But I mean, the meta was all red. I mean, it's been red for a year. Whitebeard decks, Zoro decks were just dominating the meta. And now everything is like, now Purple Luffy's really good as a new OP05 leader, and everybody wants the Queen because the Queen blockers, like, I mean, you have the I think there's like a 5 cost Law, and then there's a 5 cost of uses Kid that are blockers that are good. And quite honestly, I think the only good thing about Queen, I think you draw a card and trash a card or something like that. Okay, that's cool. We got the other super rare with like bunch of packs left, so that's good. All right. I will definitely I'll probably be sending a lot of these Japanese cards to PSA to grade too. I think it'd be neat to get them to have like kind of like a Japanese collection, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. So all right, let's see what we got here. All right, so let's. Crazy how like. All right, we're gonna do this. Put those back there, and then we'll put that there. All right, there we go. What was that? That was a secret. I'm keeping track of each box that we pull. We have not pulled a lot of leaders. Like, unless I like didn't set some aside. Like, this is 4 box worth, and like we haven't pulled a Luffy. Oh, we did pull a Luffy. Okay, so maybe we have pulled everybody, but I kind of feel like out of one box you should get like, I guess we probably got about 4 in each box, maybe. I guess that's not too bad. But that just means, you know, it'd be very hard to like get a. I don't know if you could get a booster pack of a booster box of this and put together a deck. I don't think like you definitely couldn't put together a competitive deck. Got Cat Viper. I can't say his name, so I think everybody just calls him Cat Viper. That's just the way it is. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? I mean, because most of the times you're going to play with 4 super rares. But it's just interesting how, like, all of a sudden a lot of these cards that nobody cared about in OP02, you know, like Borsalino, for one, you know, and then like the Sakazuki deck. A lot of people play with Dracul Mihawk, which is an awesome card, but nobody was really playing blue that much. So, but now that Sakazuki is, you know, he's black and blue colors. It's mainly a black deck, but there's some blue cards in there. Like there's a 7-cost Borsalina. There's a law. I keep hitting this. All right, I'm gonna move this. It's really bothering me. It's my magnifying glass for when I look at cards for grading. And obviously, if you hadn't seen my latest PSA return on Pokemon stuff, either I'm not good at grading cards or the PSA grader that looked at my cards sucked. I think it's probably the latter. Because, man, those cards were nice. They were just nice condition. The ones that weren't, I sold on eBay as near mint. That I didn't think would gem, and it was just like out of like 20 some cards, I got like 3 10s or something. Sometimes you just get that grader. It's just, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it. I just think some graders are just, you know, they just have that like mentality of I'm just not going to give away 10s. And, you know, if they would legit, you know, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's one person's opinion. It's my opinion, and they're my cards. And, of course, I'm going to want 10s. But that's another reason why I'm going so heavily into One Piece, because the cards just grade so well. Ooh, what's this? Is this, is that Dofi? It is. Nice. Another good alt art. I mean, gosh, the texture on this. I swear there's more texture on this than there is on the US version. Jeez, that was crazy textured. But anyway, like I was saying, it's just like One Piece cards grade so well. It's kind of like, why should I keep opening up Pokemon cards? I mean, I enjoy it and I enjoy grading them, but it's like, when I send an order of like 30 cards and I get like 3 PSA 10s, and then I send like an order of like, you know, 60, 70 One Piece cards, and I'll get like 1 9. Everything else is 10s. It's just crazy. And, you know, it's just the thing in the hobby with like grading cards is like, if you get a PSA 9, you're essentially breaking even. You might as well have just sold the card raw. So I guess it's better, you know, at least you're going to get your money back, probably. If you get an 8, though, you might as well just, forget about it. Nobody's going to want the 8. So you're screwed then. You almost have to crack and sell or something, which is kind of not very cool. But, ooh, we got a Luffy. I think that's our first Luffy super, isn't it? Pretty sure. Awesome. Very cool. I was just thinking, my binder that I have that I want to put all this in. Well, I guess I'd only be putting the supers in, but we'll see what else like. So I have it in order. I have like OP01. I'm on OP04. So when I open up my case of OP05, anything I'm not grading, which usually I send like, I'll send things to PSA that, like in OP01, I actually graded a lot of the super rares. I graded a lot of the Boas. I graded the Luffys. I graded a lot of the Zoros. In OP02, that was OP01. In OP02, ooh, we got a law, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Nice. So that's, okay. So we don't know if this is a leader box or one of, I have a feeling this is just going to be an alt art box with 4 supers. So, oh, no, I was definitely wrong, because there's Kaido, leader. Okay, we'll take that. I'm all right with that. I'm definitely okay with that. I'm all right with that. I honestly would have liked it. Man, that actually looks a little, is that off center? It kind of almost does look like it, but so there's our 2 leaders. Very cool. I mean, if you got Law, like obviously you want Luffy, you want Zoro. In order of what I probably would have liked, Law would have been probably number 1, Zoro number 2, Luffy number 3, Dofi number 4, and Kaido number 5. So getting like number, I didn't really want King. I didn't want who else do we have here? Odin I didn't really care about, so I'm okay with that. So we should be getting what, 2 more supers in this one, and there is that. So that's another thing I didn't think about, these altards too. So I could be, what was that? This is box 5 and I have 5 of them. Okay, we're good. So but yeah, so my binder is like OP01, and then like there are some alt arts in there, but for the most part it's like I try to do like a play set of every super rare, and then kind of like the box toppers and things like that. There's Caesar. Dang, I can hear it. I'm trying to think of his laugh in my head. It's like, oh goodness, it's just, oh, it's so annoying. I just watched a Doctor Who episode though, and he was like la 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 la. So it's like like thinking of his laugh is like kind of messing me up now. So it is what it is. But you know, all right. So those are both the leaders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we do have 7 boxes left. Okay, cool. All right, so we should be getting 2 more SRs in this box, I believe. That's not it. I think the only thing I would like the Nami. That I really would like the Japanese Nami. I think that's I mean in English it's kind of interesting because there's like 3 versions of Nami, there's 3 versions of Trafalgar Law, because they changed the text once on each of them and then they realized, oh, okay, this isn't quite right, and they changed it again. You know, everybody's aware of the, so if it doesn't have up to on it, it's pre-errata. I mean, that's just, if it doesn't have up to and it has character, it's pre-errata. If it has up to and it has character but after type, it's the second. If it has up to, no character, and then it just says card after type, then it's the second errata version, just so you all know. That's how you tell the difference. And Trafalgar Law is like, it's like all this like owner's hand, and I can't remember that one, to be honest. It's there's a lot of text on him as a leader, so it's kind of a lot harder. But all I know is mine that I have as a PSA 10 is he's definitely pre-errata, so that's all I really care about. So yeah, there was only like 75 cards or so. I think there's gonna be a super there. Thought so. I think I've been in that. Oh, that might have been everything. Wait, alt. So leader and alt is 3 SRs. Okay, cool. So we got 3. Excellent. All right, perfect. All right, one more pack. Yay! All right, box number 6. Let's do this. Come on, where you at, Shanks? I need a manga. Manga would be awesome. I think they say 1 in 5 in English. I would think 1 in 10 in Japan. Like, for example, the Oda signature, they're saying 1 in 40 cases, but you know, if Japan is half in English, then wouldn't English be like 1 in 20? I should think. I don't know. But, you know, everybody keeps saying 1 in 40, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. There's a dog, whatever his name is. I can't remember. I don't speak Japanese. I can't read or speak Japanese. All right, what are these last? Oh, I still got 7 boxes. This is box number 6 right here. Caesar Clown again. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Is it something like that? Is that it? I think I got it. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. It's something weird like that. Sorry. Now it's going to be in someone's head like an earworm. Yeah, so like even like Luffy with a black hand or whatever, like yeah, that hasn't even shown up where I'm at. Man, page 1's all over the place now. I'll have to figure out where to put all this in my I'm kind of at the point like, oh man, I had all of my so I have like my bulk and everything, but I also have a lot of like, so I have like one 5,000 card tray that's like it's all the top loaded stuff like supers and things like that aren't the play sets that like a play set of each goes in my binder. And then I'll have like, I think I have 2 things of bulk for OP01. It's like so many cards. It's just like I open up 3 cases, so it's just like a ton of cards. And I really don't sell a lot of cards either. There are some that I did sell in the beginning, and I kind of regret it. I think I did sell my Law that I pulled, and I sold the Law Alt Art and the Dofi, and so I had to go out and buy those. Ooh, what do we got here? That's an Alt Art. Is that Zoro again? Wow, we got 2 of them? Dude, I cannot complain. I mean, wow. That's pretty awesome. I'll take that. I cannot complain about that. So that means this is going to be a 4 SR box. Wow. Yeah, I can't complain about that. I only hit 1 of him in the 3 cases of English. It was in the last case. So it was like the last one I really wanted. Because I was kind of learning. Like, I think I had just started watching the anime. And, you know, I was talking to my niece. My niece and my sister were telling me all about One Piece and everything. And I just started watching the anime. So I was opening up this and kind of learning about all the characters and everything. But I knew that, you know, of the alt arts, you know, I wanted Luffy, I wanted Zoro, I wanted Nami, obviously. And it was like the last case. I was just like, man. And I think it was my sister ended up pulling it. And I gave a lot of my duplicates to my niece. She probably has like, oh man, she probably has some really good stuff. I mean, it's probably like pre-errata stuff too. So good on her. I told her, I was like, don't you ever sell that stuff. She's like, Uncle Ian, my niece is in college, so she's not young. She's like, you know, she's like 23. Actually I think she's graduating this year, but, and she's like, Uncle Ian, it's like, you know, this family's a collector family. We don't throw anything away. And I was like, yeah, I know. That's true. I just figured I'd tell you because I know she has a Yamato secret alt art. And I'm pretty sure I gave her like Kinemon and looks like we got a Mihawk. First Mihawk. That's cool. Excellent. I know I didn't give her a Zoro because I only got 1 of those. I'll bet I gave her a Dofi. I don't think I gave her any of the leaders though, because I can't remember. Dang, I'll have to ask her when I'm down there for Christmas. I don't think I gave her a Nami. If I did, I might be like, all right, niece. Nah, I gave it to her. It's hers. I'm pretty sure I didn't, though. I might have gave her a Boa Hancock, though. And maybe a Draco Mihawk, which, I mean, I should think that card is probably going up right now because it's, a lot of people are playing it in the Sakazuki deck. I'm not exactly sure, but, you know, man, I'm pretty happy with this case already. It has to be said. I mean, honestly, outside getting Shanks, I mean, obviously, Manga would be awesome, but other than that, I just wanted the Nami. I think that would be cool, to pull a Nami. And we have, what do we got? 4 more chances to get it. That's not very good. So 2 of the cases should have Yamato. I wonder if that's what I don't know in these cases. If if you get a secret alt art, not the manga, just like a secret alt art of Shanks or wow, have you only pulled one super so far? That's crazy. Does it, I'm assuming it, does it replace there's crocodile. Does it replace the secret in one of the boxes, or does it replace one of the alt arts? That's what I'm kind of wondering. So I should have watched. There's a guy on YouTube, Joku. He used to do Dragon Ball. Oh, cool. But man, when One Piece came out, he doesn't do Dragon Ball anymore. And I was thinking about that earlier, actually, in the video. I didn't say anything, but it's kind of interesting to me. Like Bandai, they essentially killed Dragon Ball when they did One Piece. Ooh, Zoro, nice. Is how I kind of like. I mean, the case prices tanked. Like all the YouTubers that I would watch that would do Dragon Ball Super, and I would. I never did videos on it, but I would open up some cases here. You know, when they had the God Rares come out and everything, I thought it was kind of cool. I've hit 3 of the 4 God. Isn't that crazy? I've hit like 3 of the 4 God Rares. And I opened up usually like 2 cases of each release. And I hit like all of them, but I've only hit like 1 manga. It's crazy. All right, we're going to hit one in OP05. I know it's coming. I'm going to hit the Useless Kid or the Law. I have a feeling. I wonder if anybody's actually hit the, okay, well, there's the last super, and it's Law. Very nice. And we always seem to have 1 pack left. Isn't that weird? I'll have to look online. Or like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Like, what if the Manga Shanks is in one of those packs, you know? Or what does he replace? I'll have to look online, because if he could possibly be in one of those packs, they get open. That's for sure. It's nuts to think you like sometimes, you know, you have like a case sitting around sealed for like so long, and then you open it up and you're like, oh man, that had some really good stuff in it. But yeah, it is what it is. All right. What's her name? Perona or something like that, isn't it? Is that it? All right. This is box number 7. So we've had 2 of each, 2 of all. So we should have 2 boxes that have a secret. No, I'll put it there. We should have 2 boxes with a secret. And then 4 boxes should have an alt art. And so we only have like 4 shots at Nami, unfortunately. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this already. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. I always think that it's Kaido is one of the few super rares that goes over the border. So you see that and you immediately think like that it's a alt art. But I don't think there is a Kaido 10 there is an alt art of that 10 drop, right? Yeah. So Kaido, he's interesting. He does have 2 cards in this, doesn't he? He's got a leader and he has the super with an alt art of it. So that's kind of cool. All right, we're not going to use these sleeves. These are like shorty sleeves. All right, hold on. Let me get my other sleeves out here. So I have to have 2 different size sleeves. The perfect fit ones I'll have for I'm gonna throw those out. Perfect fit ones I have for my deck, so I can double sleeve them, and then just the regular sleeves, you know, for like top loaded cards or sending to PSA. And then I also use the perfect fit for when I'm putting in my binders, because like the tops of the penny sleeve, like kind of like when you're putting it in the binder and then it like folds over like that. It's so annoying. It's just, I don't even have OCD very, very bad or anything, but that annoys me. It just doesn't look good in the binder is all. So it is what it is. Gum Red Hawk, right? This is when he's hitting what's his name? One of the fishmen. It's like Hootie or something. Another Gum Red Hawk. Interesting. So yeah, 121 cards. I kind of feel like the Japanese cases are underpriced still, though. I mean, I don't think they're reprinting them anymore. So, I mean, from a collectability standpoint, there's Gecko Moria, and then I messed up on my cards over here. I messed up on my piles. All right, there we go. All right, cool. All right, excellent. I should have been paying attention. Like, I like to see like exactly how many liters you get in, like, you know, a box, but I don't know. But having to, like, if you're trying to find a specific liter and you're going to open up, like, only getting 2 liters. But, I mean, that's the thing. Japanese, you know, the MSRP should be probably around $600 a case. English should probably be about $900 or so. But they just don't sell for that. But, I mean, you know, you still see Japanese for, like, $6.99. So, I guess, like, half of what English is kind of about right. Thinking about it, but so I don't know. There's Crocodile leader. All right, so we have not had the hit in this one, have we? So we don't know if it's alt art or secret yet, right? I just want to see that manga art. I might have to buy, like, if OP05 does go down, like, you know, they reprint a lot of it, I'm definitely buying a few more cases of it just to kind of hold. But I just don't see the sense in opening it to chase the mangas and the signature. I honestly don't really care about the signature Luffy. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's the same card. Oh, why do I have to keep doing that? It's the same card. It just has a facsimile signature. I mean, like, I'd rather pull the manga Luffy than the Oda signature. Even though, like, I wouldn't sell it if I pulled it. But if I had to choose between 2 of them, or I'd probably just, the Oda one sells for more, so just sell that and buy the manga Luffy with it. But, I mean, I was saying on Reddit the other day, and some guys like, I'll take that, but I was like, I think, oop, is this a secret? Yeah, it's Yamato. All right, so we know that this one is a 3 super box. All right, so just one more of that. So what do you got? Oh, we still got 4 alt arts to go. That's awesome. That's really cool. So 4 to go. Like, if I had to pick the 4, I would say Nami number 1. I mean, oh, there's Zoro. Neat. Okay, was that so? Secret. Oh, cool. All right, so we know the rest of these packs are golden. Wild. That's a lot of packs. So if I have about 10 or so, I can send away to PSA to grade. That's wild. All right, box number 8. Yeah. All right. So, which one? It's interesting with these. Like, it's just a piece of tape. That's all. That's like sealing the cases. It's like, it's so weird to me that they do that. Like, in the United States, if they did this, people would be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They'd be getting in there, replacing it with other stuff. It's probably like Japanese stuff. It's probably like dishonorable to do that. Good on them. All right, let's see, what do we got? Oop, We got the. All right. Let's get this out. Okay, we're gonna get. Come here. All right. Who do we got? Dog. All right. All right. More alt arts. I have to admit, it's kind of. I don't know. I mean, the cases are like, it's just as many packs, so you feel like you're not getting as many hits, I guess, but because you get 24 packs, just like there's 24 packs in English, you're getting a lot more cards, but you're getting half the hits. I mean, you're getting a lot more cards in English is what I mean, but you're getting half of like you get 7 or 8 super rares in like every single English box. It doesn't really matter what type it is, like if it's a leader box, or which now starting with I think it was did OP03 do the short prints? Now you have like, it used to be you would get a leader box would only have one other alt art in it. Now it could be a secret alt art, but okay, we got King. But now with the short print, you'll have a leader box that I think it's a leader box with 2 alt arts, and then a leader box with a short print, or is it a leader with an alt and then a leader with a short print? I think that's how it is. So that's kind of a different. I think that's a better change. It's just, it's nice getting a leader in a box, but you kind of want, trying to remember, did leaders come with all? I think they came with one other card in OP01. I'm almost positive it was like a leaders and alt art, and then you get an alt art. The box you didn't want was a secret with a secret with 1 alt art. Those are the worst ones because you wouldn't get 2 alt arts in a box, unless I don't know if one of those could have been Manga Shanks. Like, I really wish I would have been recording when I opened that. It's so annoying. Like, man, one of my best One Piece opening, and didn't even record it. I don't know, man. Like, I think I pulled like 3 or 4 Nami pre-erratas. The worst mistake I made, and I did get a bunch of the One Piece cards back from PSA. I did sell some of them, and I did sell one of the Namis for like 400 or something like that. And back then, that was good. But now I think they're like 1,000 for a pre-errata. And I remember having the other one up as a listing, and I just decided, you know what, these pre-erratas, like, they're gonna be thought of as like a first edition. And I took it down, and then somebody messaged me about it. I guess they were watching it, and they were like, hey, what happened to Nanami, da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, I decided to keep it. He's like, oh man, no, I want it. And I'm like, nah, sorry, I'm just gonna keep it. And I'm glad I did, because now that card is like, top card of OP01 outside Manga Shanks. And honestly, it might even sell for more than Manga Shanks someday. You never know. Okay, so we got 3 SRs in this one so far. So if we pull an alt art, we know. If we pull an alt art, we will have one more super. It's got to be an alt art box, I would think, because there's a lot of packs left. I'd be very surprised if, like, well, to be quite honest, you really only get like 5 hits out of 24 packs. Sometimes 4 if it's a secret. But if you get an alt art, you're only getting 4 SRs with it. So, it's like 19 other packs is like really nothing. So, I mean, it's other stuff. I mean, there's other cards to play, but, like Mama Nasuki or whatever his name is. He was pretty playable in green for a while there. And, Crocodile. So many characters in the world of One Piece. It's nuts. And then come up with all the different powers from the Gum Fruits, like, and then you figure out like the Devil Fruits. Then you feel like, okay, the guy that can turn into rubber, that's one of the most powerful ones. Okay. But then as they go on, it kind of just like, I mean, that's not all Luffy is about, but, you know, it's really interesting to see him and all of them get more powerful. Ooh, another Zoro. I feel like we've got a lot of Zoros here, which is very cool because that's obviously very popular. So that's 4. Okay, so we know that this is going to be an alt art box. Because if it was 3, if it was 3, then if there's 3 supers in this box, then it would be a secret. So, ooh, I think that's Luffy. Come on, be Luffy. Yeah. All right. Yes. Dude, we're getting all the good ones. If we get Nami, it's just like, okay, done and dusted, man. That's awesome. No way. That is absolutely crazy. And this has got 4 boxes left, so 3 more alt arts. We still got a chance at Nami. But I don't think she's very expensive in Japanese anyway, but I almost don't want to. I think it'd be kind of cool, maybe, I guess, to have, like, I don't know if I want to put the money into getting, I guess it probably wouldn't be that expensive to do the master set of Japanese as well. Like, I'm actually, cat viper. I've actually got a lot of the more expensive ones. I mean, obviously the most expensive is going to be Navi. Well, the leaders would be kind of, that's where they kind of get you. The leaders would be quite expensive, especially like Zoro. I mean, I think people are still going to try to play him some, but we'll see. But Zoro, like in English, you know, I mean, he's just super playable, but, all right, we're going to move this up here. Like, people will still play him, but I just don't know competitively how he would do in the meta of 05. I don't think anybody's really messing with him in 06, which that's going to be interesting with, I don't know. I think like the yellow-green Yamato is going to be really cool because I like playing yellow. So we'll have a lot of the stuff that I want to play, that I like playing with. I don't know if she has. I love the whole mechanic of like the life manipulation, being able to look at your life and add life and everything. I just think that's really neat. But like, I don't think I'm going to play a Nell much from OP05. It's just the whole, oh, you just get to add a life every time you get down to no life. So, I mean, it just makes your opponent have to plan more and say, okay, you know, I have to attack him 3 times to kill him, basically, if he has one life left, you know. And you have to plan it out where you do it that turn, because if they stop you, they're going to add another life card the next time. So you have to just get some big bodies out there and know that you can get through them, bleed their cards out so they don't have any counters or whatever. But yeah, so I feel like ulti has been all over the place. I also kind of feel like, all right, so what was that? We have 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 3 more alt art with super alt art. 3 more boxes with an alt art and 4 supers, and 1 box with a secret and 3 supers. Okay. Maybe we can get one of the secret alt arts. That would be really cool. I mean, Manga Shanks would be, that's the goal, but I don't think that's happening. But you never know. We got 4 boxes. Could be sitting in one of these somewhere. Ooh, is this Croc again or Dofi again? Oh, no, it's Crocodile. Cool. I'll take that. I like that. That's a good hit. I'm happy with that one. I'm not going to say who I really don't want, but yeah, I'll take that one. And obviously, I think my three biggest ones now would be Mihawk, Luffy, and Nami. Those would be the three that I want. So, I could actually just save a lot of these packs right here. Maybe open them off camera or something. No, I'll get all those supers. That way I can do a thing at the end. And I mean, I don't know. I'm already at like an hour and 15 minutes. This is a test drive for being able to do a whole case OP05 as well. But I am kind of starting to go through this a little faster. Like, okay, that's a Kaido. I was kind of like, it gets me every time. The borderless. I'm just like, wait a second. Yeah, so I'm just always worried about my my camera, my phone stopping. So yeah. I think that actually happened during one of my cases. I shouldn't talk about it. No. Never mind. Probably a super in here because I just destroyed the pack. Yeah, there is. It's just Kinemon. Seem to be getting a lot of him. Like, I think I've got like maybe 2 Luffy. It seems like. There's Nico Robin. Bartholomew. What's his last name? I forget. It's interesting though. There's just like, I guess I'm only on episode 600. So there's Crocodile. There's another super. So we should have one more super. So I don't know like who, there could be a character that's just like in it a lot. I mean, obviously I know that Law and Kid and Luffy are the 3 captains and stuff. So they're going to be in it more. But there's certain characters like, okay, Ulti, like how often is she in it? Because that girl's getting like all kinds of like cards. I mean, she has like an alt art in this. And then she's got an alt art in OP05. And I'm like, well, wait a second. Like, Nico Robin hasn't even had an alt art. Neither is, like, Frankie or Chopper or, okay, Usopp has. But, I mean, I guess you could say, well, there's the last one. Oh, nice. I guess you could say, Miss All Day Sunday, which is technically Nico Robin. She did, so I guess you could kind of say that, but I mean, I'd see a Nico Robin, alt art. I feel like she doesn't get enough love. I think she's a really cool character. Now, Chopper does kind of annoy me. That dude is crying all the time. It's like, come on, man. Dude, stop crying all the time. You're killing me. Killing me here, dude. You're killing me. All right. What do we got? All right. Let's see what this is. I still have like box toppers from other cases I haven't opened. Ooh, Cavendish. Very nice. We hadn't got him yet. Do we have everybody? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we do. It's weird that they didn't do it in equal numbers. I'm actually really surprised. Bandai's usually really good about that. OP05 is the first one I've seen, and please don't let me, unless it's like Sakazuki, I'll take it. But I heard that people have been pulling multiple of the same leader in cases, which that just sucks if that's the case. I haven't seen it too much, but I really don't want that at all. I'd rather get, because I do like the fact that they went from 8 to 6. So if you really just want to open up one case, get 4 liters and then you just buy the other 2. Save yourself a bunch of money. Now, for me, I usually open up 2 cases and send everything to PSA and grade everything. So, like for OP04, for example, the first set where they went from 8 to 6, I'm trying to keep track of how many liters are in this. Of course, I'm probably not going to open up all the packs, so I probably still won't know, but oh well. So like when I open up OP04, you get 4 liters or 6. So I got duplicates of, I think I only got Queen once. I got duplicates of Rebecca, which was awesome. And then I think I opened up 2 loose boxes as well and ended up getting like Crocodile or something. I had duplicate when it was all said and done. After 2 cases and a couple loose boxes, I had like 2 Rebeccas, 2 Crocodiles, 1 Queen. God, who else was in that? Doflamingo. I had 2 of him. So I got like 2 of everybody, and then 1 Vivi and 1 Queen essentially is what I got. So I was pretty happy about that. But like the short prints I got 2 Whitebeards, Sakazuki, which was pretty cool, and Boa Hancock. So I was pretty happy about that. Very happy about that. So then like OP05, there's what, 6 short prints, I think, or 5. There's 5 or 6 short prints, and you only get 2 in a case. So that's kind of unfortunate. But there's Law, Punk Gibson. We have not hit anything yet. All right, what was the last one? We just have 2 more boxes after this, right? Yeah, 2 more boxes. Whew. I feel like this is taking some time. Nice Saturday night opening. Decided not to go out tonight. It's cold. I don't know why. Every time I see that, I think it's like Calvin and Hobbes or something like that. It looks like the tiger. I don't know why that enters my head, but that's what I see. Oh, Kaido again. Gosh, we pull him so much. I mean, it's an awesome card, though. Just trash everything on the board. It's like, jeez. Okay. Knock everything out. This is board wipe here. Not too many cards. I mean, there's a lot more in English. Obviously, double. So... yeah, this is a secret box. Okay. So I don't think we're going to be getting a secret alt art. I could be wrong. You never know, but I was really hoping to hit the Yamada because there's a Luffy. Well, I've hit 3 liters already in this box. I mean, that's not bad. If you hit 4, that's the thing. That's the cool thing about One Piece. Like, if you're, just playing the game, like, there's lesser rarities of every card. So, okay, like, I want to play Trafalgar Law. I don't have to play with that card. I can play, there's another Law. I can play with, I don't have to play with the Ultra of this. I can play with Super Rare. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive card, sure, than like a normal card. I mean, super rares are harder to get than a rare, obviously, but you don't have to play with the $40 card. You could play with the $5 card, like a play set of them. Like, but there are certain cards like, okay, like if you want to play yellow, you have to kind of have Katakuri, which is like a $50 card right now. But the thing that I tell people all the time is like, you know, the Japanese meta has been out there for OP05 for months now, like 5 or 6 months. And if you're paying attention to the Japanese meta in the last few months, you would know that Sakazuki decks are like really, really good. So what should you have been doing if you wanted to play Sakazuki? You should have been buying up all of the Borsalina and Kuzan and all the OP02 stuff that you need. So, you know, people, you know, I'm sorry, you know, people whine about it like, oh man, they didn't make enough product and stuff like that. No, people were paying attention to the meta and they bought up all the cards and now they're probably selling them. So, I mean, you know, people saw it coming. It's like a lot of people, you know, they don't have a lot of that, don't have a lot of disposable income, I would think. So a lot of their deal in the game is, you know, I grade stuff a lot, but, you know, it's just paying attention to the meta and what's going to be popular. So if you know the purple, like, pay attention to the OP06 meta now, because those are the cards that are going to be real expensive in March when it comes out in English, because they're like 3 months ahead of us. It's like a glimpse into the future of what the meta is going to be like in English, pretty much. I mean, I don't know, like, Whitebeard is, you know, really big in Japan, so you kind of knew, okay, it's probably going to be big in English. Well, it was. Now, I kind of feel like with OP04, the meta kind of really started kind of spreading. Like, I kind of felt like there wasn't really a dominant deck. Like, kind of like how it seems like an OP05, like 50% of the, like, all the decks winning seems to be Sakazuki decks, which I've played it in the sim, and it's just, I don't know. I don't like the whole, like, having to, I play against people on the sim also, and it's kind of annoying. So, okay, you get 4 leaders in a box. That's not bad. But I play against people on the sim. They just take forever because they're trying to work everything out with, like, you know, reducing cost of cards to knock them out. And I get that. It's hard to do that stuff on the fly unless you're like a chess master or something like that. Like, if I was to play in a tournament or something, I'd probably bring a bunch of dice with me and then put the die on the cards that you know, reducing their count, you know, or something like that. So otherwise, like, I'm not going to be able to keep all that stuff in my head. All right, we got 2 alt arts essentially left. So we want Nami and we want Manga Shanks, obviously. But, you know, so no biggie. No biggie at all. So we haven't hit anything in this except the alt Dawn. So I'm very happy with this case. Even if we don't get the Manga Shanks, I mean, the only thing, like I was saying, like I've said for like the past hour, the only thing that makes it better is Nami. I'd be completely, I'm happy with the case right now. We'll just put it that way. Because you could very well have ended up with, like, not very good alt arts, and, you know, the fact that we didn't know, you know, you could end up getting like King and Odin as your leaders. Oh man, that, I would have been really upset if that would have happened. I was so glad to see Law. It was just like, okay, at least I got one of the top ones. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool. All right, come on. We haven't hit a manga in a while. Let's get a manga. What was it? It's like, I feel his hotkey. He said like something about how right before he hit a Manga Shanks, he was saying how he feels Shanks like hockey, which are like there's certain like powers in One Piece, kind of like there's, I think a hockey is like, there's like an intimidation one that like Luffy knows. It's like, I haven't really learned too much about them yet. They're kind of starting to explain them some. I guess. I guess Luffy was, you know, when they were training for 2 years is when they kind of were talking about it. But yeah. OT. Alright, we should have an alt art coming up. We want to see the 1. We want to see a red 1 is what we want to see as an alt art. And you know what that is. That's what we want to see. And like, I'm happy I got dupes of Zoro, but the fact you only get like 8 alt arts in this, outside the leader alt arts, that is, and they can be duplicates. Kind of sucks, to be honest. I mean, like if there were 2 of somebody else that I didn't really care about, I'd be kind of upset. I'd be like, really? Like that one case, I think I got 3 Kinemon alt arts. I was just like, what? Like, and I wanted 1 of them, but I didn't want 3. Gecko Moria. Huh. All right. So we should have 2 more supers and an alt art in the last of these. That's kind of weird. Like, we got like just like 5 packs left, and there should be like 3 hits in these. Unless this box is busted. I did do that right, didn't I? Okay. Thought I did. Alright, well there's Crocodile. Alright, that's 3. So it should be a 1 SR and an alt-art, but the alt-art's going to be Manga Shanks, clearly. Who is that? Alright, well, it's Jack. Not who you want, but quite honestly, that's probably the worst alt art we've got yet. Not one of the ones I wanted for sure, but is what it is. Can't all be winners. Oof. I'm gonna ruin their cards doing that stuff. Alright, well, hey, we got a Luffy. So that's cool. And we know that our last pack is a gradable one. Alright, last box coming up. Come on, Nami. Show yourself. Or Manga Shanks. I mean, it's never last box or last pack luck with me. I ain't gonna lie. That just doesn't really happen. And who's who? It's the last one. So I guess we got 2 of everything, but I think Cat Viper. So we ended up getting, oh no. Oh, we didn't get 2 of Perona, I think her name is. Is that what it is? Her name is? Okay. Alright, last box. Let's see what we can get. See so many people on Reddit Just like, oh, I just opened one pack, Manga Luffy. It's just, but you have to think there's like hundreds of other people opening up packs that don't hit one. So, you know, you're only gonna see the people that get the hit. So, but oh, there's King. It's our first SR of 4. And then we got. Did I get Zoro alt art in both leader boxes? I can't remember. I guess I shouldn't have had them sitting out there, but there's a Nami. I feel like we haven't pulled a lot of Nami. It's kind of interesting. Like, she just doesn't. Oh my goodness. She doesn't seem to pop up as much as the other ones have. I didn't even think I had a case. I didn't even have a case that didn't have a secret alt art in it in English. Monet. Oh, no way. Woohoo! Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. No way. This case has been sitting in my place for so long. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I opened this. That is amazing. Okay, so the Manga Shanks apparently replaces an alt art. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is awesome. It's so textured. Oh goodness. Oh wow. I can't believe we hit that. That is absolutely nuts. All right. There you go. Front and center, buddy. Woo. Last box magic, huh? Jeez. Now, I would assume that he replaces the alt art, but I guess we'll see. Well, there's Mihawk. Wow, what a case. I'm so glad I opened this. I mean, how could you not? Top card of OP01. No way. Alright, we need the luck to keep on going into OP05. Goodness gracious. Can't believe I pulled that. Oh, that's going to PSA. What a case. What a case. I ain't even mad about Nami. I mean, it'd be nice to have a Nami, but man, I have to be honest. There realistically was only one card of an alt art that I hit in this that I didn't really care, and that was kind of the Jack. There's Useless Kid. All right. Wow, I can't believe we hit that. That's nuts. Whew. All right. Oop, and there's Luffy. I'm going to have to open up the rest of these packs because I think they're all dead, but I mean, just in case. I would assume he replaces the altar, but I just kind of want to see. I mean, what is it? You know, it's like 10 packs. Big deal. I got 20 some packs over here I can send away to get graded, so it's not a big deal at all. Wow. So glad I got that on camera. Because, like, you know, obviously, you know, as I was saying earlier, when I was opening my first case and hit him in, like, the third box, you know, I wasn't recording. So, well, there's the Alt Art Luffy. And the last penny sleeve. I actually have more penny sleeves over here, but I grabbed a stack of them and put them right there. It's just funny that was the last one, but all right. I don't think there'll be anything else in here, but it's fine. We'll just in honor of Manga Shanks showing up in the last box. Can you imagine Well, I can't imagine because it just happened. So. All right. There's a Nami. All right, last pack. I would assume he replaced it. I'm almost 100% sure. And yes, he does, because he got a Thunderbag. Okay, wow. Woo-wee. What a case. What a case. All right, let's do a recap. I know everybody, like, people, who cares about OP01? But, you know, we're going to do a recap anyway. Just because. All right. Look at this stack. So we got the Manga Shanks with 4 SRs. We got the Jack with 4 SRs. We got Yamato with 3. Yeah, Jack was the only one I was like, eh. We got the Crocodile with 4. We got Luffy with 4. We got Yamato with 4. We got the Zoro with 4. We got, this was the Kaido with Dofi and 3 SRs as I mess up the stack. And then Shanks with 3 SRs. Shanks again with 3 SRs. Then we got the another Zoro with 4 SRs. And then, did I mess up somehow? Oh, we got the Boa Hancock, Trafalgar. This is probably the best box outside the Manga Shanks with Trafalgar Law, Boa Hancock, and then 4 SRs. So, oof, what an absolute crazy case. Crazy case. So, as far as like, all right, let's try to see who all we got here. Croc, Useless Kid, Kaido, Secret. I'm just wanting to see how many of each, just kind of. Law, Crocodile, Kinemon, Kaido, Zoro, Kinemon. Good, like, I think it's like 3 of everything, so you don't quite get a playset, I don't think so. But some of them I got a playset of, looks like. Okay, so put that back there, or at least close to it. I mean, so back in the, like, I could swear I would get, like, well, you had 12 boxes and 8 is 72. You would get 2 play sets in English, so I would think you'd get at least a play set of almost everything in this, but I could be wrong. But I mean, quite honestly, if you want to open up OP01, I mean, these cases are pretty affordable. They're like, what, about $1,000 for a case when you think about how much OP01 is. I mean, I know it's Japanese and it's not going to hold its value as much. I mean, obviously English is going to be the top dog, but, you know, I mean, I think I did quite well in this case, even without hitting the Manga Shanks, to be honest. So, I mean, that was just gravy right there. But So let's see. I think the only one. So we had 4 Dracula Mihawk. We had 4 King. 3 Luffy. That's interesting. So we didn't get a playset of Luffy. And let's see. Kid. We did get a playset of Kid. And then we got a playset of... Oh, we got 5 of Crocodile. So that's interesting. A playset of Law, looks like. Yep, playset of Law. And then I'm sure we got 5. Yep, 5 Kinemon. And then we got playset of Boa. Playset of Zoro. And 5 Kaido. So the only one we didn't get a playset of was Luffy. That's pretty awesome. And then... As far as like the alt arts, just I mean Manga Shanks. I can't believe I pulled that still. So 2 Shanks, 2 Yamatos, and then quite honestly the top alt arts I wanted was Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and Boa, and Dracula Mihawk. And I didn't want King, Queen. I didn't really care about Kaido. But yeah, like just 2 Zoro, Luffy. I mean, a lot of the top characters. So I'm super happy with that. And then this, that'll be going straight away to PSA. So hopefully I can get a 10 with that. So we'll see. But sometimes I want to send stuff to BGS and go for a black label, but I'm just a PSA person. And I feel like the red ones especially look better in a PSA slab. So anyways, thanks for watching. Sorry the video is so long. Oh my goodness, it was like a whole case. Jeez. So yeah, so there we go. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Should have some OP05 coming up later on this week. Hopefully it gets here a little sooner because I'm just still itching to open that up, but we'll see. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.